Well, Tonight, some insight. It has been just more than a month since President Trump announced an agreement ending the Israel-Hamas war. The third substantial break in that situation since the war started October 7th of 2023. Well, some insight tonight from a former paratrooper reserve with the Israel Defense Force and current tourism expert traveling the U.S. After 2 years of nearly nonstop fighting, Israel and Hamas signed off on the first phase of a 20-point Gaza peace plan brokered by President Trump. Hamas revealing 20 living hostages, Israel more than 1,000 Palestinian prisoners. Although the ceasefire is holding progress towards step 2 of the plan, the disarmament of Hamas, well, it's now stalled. 3 bodies still have not been turned over by Hamas. That organization says that it's struggling to find those bodies under tons of debris, but not everyone believes that.
Hamas have been purposefully dragging out this process in order to spend all this time to consolidate their power. They're getting rid of their opposition. Right now, the ceasefire is holding, but we are all very, very much aware that as soon as the time comes to dismantle Hamas, somebody's going to have to go in there and do it.
In Sioux City today, Gold Flame says fighting continues in Gaza, mostly on the western side of what is known as the Yellow Line, controlled by Hamas. There is some reconstruction on the eastern side, occupied by Israel. Still, questions remain. Step 2 of the Trump peace plan requires Hamas to disarm. The group has refused.
President Trump has surprised us all in doing things that nobody else was able to do. And so there is room for optimism that he might also pull another rabbit out of this hat. Right, we're in a fork in the road, either going back to the conflict or moving towards a new paradigm of peace and prosperity, and there are a lot of partners for this. The Abraham Accord.
The world will be watching, that we can be assured of. In the meantime, the U.S. has put a draft resolution to the United Nations Security Council, and in it, an international stabilization force gets a mandate. For the time being, though, it is still unclear what countries would be willing to put boots on the ground as part of that continued peace plan.